Hey everybody and welcome back. Today I'm going to do another perfume video for you guys, but instead of perfume, it is cologne, and who better than my husband to talk about his cologne collection. If you guys are interested in perfume though, I will leave linked down below my perfume collection. But for right now, let's get into your colognes.
First off, I have a variety, and I think it's really important that all men have a variety of cologne, and the reason is you don't want to smell the same always. Why do we wear cologne? Well, obviously I think for men it's to attract the opposite sex. And I think one really important way to do it is having an unpredictable smell. It's something good. You don't want to smell bad. And so sometimes it's a conversation starter, because the girls will be like, "Oh, that smells really good. What is that?" And then you can be like, "It's this." And I think sometimes with these girls, when a guy takes interest in what he smells like, that looks very attractive to them. And
it shows that you care about your perception that you're putting out there for people. And I feel like we also have a similar thought process on like a signature scent. I don't just wear one scent and you feel the same. It's nice to mix it up and kind of have different scents for different occasions and stuff too.
Yeah, because my brother, for example, he has the same cologne for 20 plus years now.
You want to tell him what it is?
It's Curb by Liz Claiborne, and he's had it for 20 plus years. It's not a bad smelling one, but like I said, it's the same smell always, and it's better to mix it up. So we're going to go through my list.
Well, hold on. A funny thing about that, though, is that that's actually the very first gift you ever gave me was Curve for Women. Because he wore Curve for Men.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm not like dissing it, but
yeah, we've grown out of it, though. That's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely tried other, brands. I don't know if you want to say grown out of it, like.
Well, we don't use it anymore, but
yeah.
I mean, I feel like it is kind of a more young scent, right?
Yeah.
And we're not as young anymore. We're more mature.
Yeah. The other thing is also like, once you have a variety, you don't go through the cologne as quickly. As I've gotten older, what I find is that I have more than I did when I was younger.
Yes.
Right? Because, sometimes when you're younger, you have your favorite. So you have like maybe 2 or 3 cologne, but then as you get older, you're kind of like, try different ones. Because I guess as you get older, you make more money, you can afford more.
Yeah, true.
So that's one of the reasons. So we're going to go through my list. So the first one, and this is, the list is from oldest to newest, right? Yeah. So this is from
Marc Ecko, and it is Ecko Unlimited. This is the orange one. It's called the Exhibit.
And this one I would say is like a budget.
Definitely a budget option. On FragranceNet, I think you can get this for around $15.
And here's the deal. People compliment me on the smell of this all the time. And I've had this for like years now?
Years, like over 10 years. Probably this is probably your like 10th bottle of it.
Yeah, so that's what we mean when I say it's my oldest. This is a brand that I've been, go to. And the reason is it's affordable, and I always get compliments on it. And it's great. It smells really good. It's masculine smelling. And it's my budget one. So next up is a bottle that's kind of beaten up. There's a little bit left.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, and it is
L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent.
This one, not a big fan of it because it smells kind of like feminine. What do you think?
It is, it's a little bit, like, I think it does smell like a cologne, but it is definitely a little bit almost fruity or something.
Yeah, for me, in my opinion, it smells too feminine. So I've had this one bottle for, over 10 years now, maybe.
Yeah, this was the first cologne that I bought you, and it was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, so this one, not a big fan of it, but I do every now and then throw it into the mix just to kind of mix it up, right? I do like the top on it. I do like...
It's hefty.
Yeah, I like the heaviness of it, and so they did a nice job on the packaging.
I like this smell on him, but You know, I never thought about the fact that it does smell a little fruity. Maybe with your body chemistry, though, once it's on, it smells a little different to my nose. But that's the thing, you know, colognes and perfumes, they do kind of change given your own body chemistry. So to you, it may smell a little bit more feminine than to me.
So that's number 2. So next up, guys, is an interesting one.
This is the Bath & Body Works Twilight Woods for Men, and they actually don't make this anymore. And I guess this is also a budget option. I'd totally forgotten about this.
Yeah, this is when back in the day, Bath & Body Works came out with a men's cologne and some men's products. And you know what? So I went for it because I like Bath & Body Works. More on that in a minute. But this thing, I like it. And it's like a budget one.
Yeah.
And it's great. Because one of the great things when you go to Bath & Body Works, you know, they always have the deals. Buy 3, get 2 free or something like that. So this is one of those things that I did. And I like it. It was a great attempt at their first cologne, I believe it was. And it's a shame to hear that they don't make it anymore. But hey, obviously, you know, it's a store that primarily females go into it. So I'm not surprised it didn't do well. But I like it. And
you've used about a third of it.
Yeah, I've used a third of it. Great budget one. Who knows? Maybe in a couple years this will be like a collector's item, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. So next up,
Choo Man.
This one's interesting because also this one is it's from Jimmy Choo, the shoe guy, right? And they came out with a cologne, and this one I liked it, and it kind of grew on me.
Yeah, you used quite a bit of it. It's pretty low. It's all the way down here.
Would I get another one when this runs out? Probably not. I would probably like mix it up with something different. But this was actually surprising because, like I said, he's known for his shoes, female shoes, right? Would you say?
Yes.
So great attempt at cologne, and I don't know if they make this anymore or not, but
yeah, they do, and they actually have you know, women's versions also. I like his women's perfumes. I have I think 1 or 2 of them, and they're nice.
Yeah, so this is definitely a good one. So next one, guys, is an interesting one because you probably weren't expecting, and that is
Coach for men, just Coach.
Yeah,
but it's the men's version.
This one I like also. It's another one that I'm surprised that, you know, a brand came out with men's cologne, and it's definitely worth, you know, trying. So I went with it. I like it. And how would you describe the smell?
It smells very masculine. It's more like almost a little bit like not fruity, but like a
woodsy.
Yeah, like like a flora kind of, but not floral. You know, like earth kind of sense.
And I love the packaging on it. I love like the dog tags.
And it has like the turn lock. The classic Coach turn lock is the little sprayer on it.
So this
is one that I really like.
Yeah, it's a really good one. I'm surprised.
Citrusy a little. That's what it is.
I was surprised a hand bag maker would come out with a cologne, and I think they hit it out of the park.
And I have the women's version. I really like it.
Next up,
Your Salvage.
I actually like this. I was, you know, debating it first when I got it, whether I was going to like it or not. But as time gone by, it's really nice. I like it. They've done a great job on it.
This one is a very strong scent, though, I would say. I think it's the strongest of all of the ones that you've shown us so far.
Yep.
And it's definitely like a masculine, strong scent, musky kind of.
Yeah, I like it. And I also like the packaging. It's like nice and simple, and it looks great.
It's got a good heft to it as well.
Because like this one, for example, right? My next one. I don't like the bottle. I don't like the packaging. It just doesn't feel good in your hand compared to like this, right? Like it just wraps around your hand. You can hold it. And
this one is a little like, because even for my hand, you know, like for a lady hand, it's hard to kind of grip that. You know, it's a very large bottle. This is Versace Man Eau Fraiche.
So this is a newer one, and I really like it. It's up there with my Dior. I think this and the Versace are the my 2 favorite right now. really good smell, very masculine. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a masculine smell, but it is, like it says, very fresh. And I feel like it's more of one of those, like, in the reviews, I saw a lot of people saying that this is their signature scent. So if you are the type of person that just sticks to one cologne, this would probably be a good option for it because it seems to work for a lot of different occasions. Would you say that?
Yeah, definitely. And this is one of those, like, I would recommend not using too much because if you put too much, it can be really, overwhelming. So you can go light on this, and I think this will be perfect. Okay. And the final one.
This is Ralph Lauren Polo Black. This is just the travel size of it.
This is a good one. I like it. It smells really, it's Ralph Lauren. It's never gonna go wrong on you with any of his products. Overall, I would feel. It smells really good. This one is not as masculine as the Versace. This has got like more a subtle smell to it.
Yes.
This is like, especially if you're going to work, you got like a job where, you don't want to like turn on all the office workers and stuff like that. This is just a great casual cologne, I would call it. What's your thoughts on it?
I would say the same. It's a casual one. It is not too overpowering. It does have like a kind of woodsy and then citrusy smell to it. Like I smell like earth type stuff first and then like a citrus just underneath. It smells really good though. I like this one. And
we had another one. Unfortunately, I can't find it, and that is an Adidas one.
Yeah,
something that I bought.
Super cheap one from Walmart.
Yeah, it's super cheap. I bought it back many years ago when I was in Atlanta because I needed like a cologne, and it smells good. It's great, and like I said, it's a very budget friendly because I think I spent maybe $5 on it is what I want to say. And this was like a small bottle, not that big, but it's a good one. I like it. I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. So maybe, if you guys ever go in the store and you see it, I definitely would recommend you pick it up.
I'll pop a picture of it up here.
Yeah, that's perfect. My other tip that I have for people, especially men, is when you're wearing cologne, one other thing that I found works and I would highly recommend you guys do it, and that is go to Bath and Body Works and pick yourself up some of the lotion. And what I would recommend is if you're new there, just ask the girls that work there, hey, what lotions would you recommend for men? And the reason I say that is because, cologne is good, but you also want to step up your game to the next level, especially, because what are we doing all of this for? To attract, a mate, right? If you're single, that's what you want to smell good, you want to look good, and so...
Or smell good for your already mate.
Well, that too, right? But I'm talking to all you single and ready to mingle people out there. So what I would recommend you guys do is pick up the lotion, and always when you're going out, on a date or going out to hang out with your friends or whatever, put some on your arms and on your legs, especially, by your ankle and like, your calves and, the front and back of your legs right there. Because you know what? I always get comments from people say, "Oh my God, what is that? You smell so good." I've even had people grab my arm and smell it because they're like, "Oh, you smell so good." And you know what? If you're, if you don't mind smelling like, like sometimes a little fruity, because one of the ones I like from Bath and Body Works is the vanilla. I think it's called warm vanilla or vanilla bean or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
That's a good one.
Sugar.
Yeah, that's a good one for men. Summertime, sometimes they have a coconut one. I think that is awesome, but I think that's like seasonal. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. But I highly recommend, if you guys like cologne, step it up to the next game and go with the lotion.
Definitely. And also the lotion, in addition to just making you softer all over, it's going to stay a little bit longer too, because it's soaking into the skin over like a larger swath than just the cologne that you're putting on. Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, right? But before you guys go, do us a favor though.
Don't forget to click that subscribe button, give us a like, click the notification bell, and share this video with all of the men in your life that love cologne or that could use a little cologne.
That especially could use it, because that's the thing I notice. A lot of men don't use cologne.
Yeah.
And I've had even guys tell me, I only use cologne when I like go out to like an event or this and that, and I'm like, no, you should be always using cologne in your daily life, because it's all about like giving the right impression, right? Whatever you're doing, you want to always be like a person who smells good and all that kind of stuff. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video.
Bye, guys.